girl died. I remember in Jordan, I was almost killed, being physically and sexually abused. I am your worker. You have no business in my personal life. Hey there, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for passing by. I really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please make sure to subscribe. We talk about the Middle East, domestic workers in the Middle East. I upload lifestyle and vlogs. So the topic of today's video is the deadly risk of being a domestic worker in the Middle East. Without forgetting, if you want works like this or any other works, just message me. I'll leave my contact somewhere. Then you message me if you need any work. If you have no idea of what you want, just tell me your budget. I am gonna get you one. Every year, women travel from Ghana, Togo, and most of these countries, Bangladesh, travel to the Middle East to work as domestic workers. Most of them have at least read or listened to an audio about girls being maltreated or girls being treated bad, but still turn deaf ears to go. If you don't believe any of these things, at least for myself, when I was going ahead, I watched a video of a girl being sexually abused, but I turned deaf ears. If you don't believe this type of videos, I am here. I was in Lebanon. You can watch most of my videos. I was there, and I am a witness. Even though I didn't go through most of this stuff, but I have people there who tell me about this, and I believe they are true. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and please, if you have a family member who wants to travel there, let her watch this before traveling. It's better to know what you are putting your life into. Like I said, all of this, I have a video about this on my channel. I'll leave it in the description or somewhere in the video. All of this starts from the kafala system. The kafala system is a system of employment that requires sponsorship from a local citizen for a foreign citizen to reside in the country. This sponsorship system binds the employer and the domestic worker. It controls the domestic worker to the extent that she cannot change job, leave the country, or do anything on her own. This same sponsorship system is like selling, not like selling, because you don't get that amount of money that means you are selling your freedom. It's like giving out your freedom for free. Yeah, including signing a contract in a language you do not understand. You can't even read the contract. No one will explain to you. I signed this contract twice without being able to know what's in the contract, without being able to read what's in the contract, because it's written in Arabic. I do not read Arabic, and at least I have to get someone to explain to me, but no one did, and I signed this contract. This is the kafala system you're talking about, but not all of them have this kind of abusive system. The kafala system works in most countries, but in some countries the labor law is not applied to it, like Lebanon, Saudi, Kuwait, Jordan. I'm talking from experience. The labor law. So some of the risk of being a domestic worker in Lebanon is like working non-stop for about 15 hours, 18 hours, whatever the employer is okay with. Whatever hours the employer is okay with. Example for myself, when I was in Jordan, I wake up at like 10 a.m. and sleep at 6 a.m. in the morning. Doing all this, I was paid 1,000 Ghana cedis. Most people on the internet will say 1,000 Ghana cedis is too hard to earn in our country. I know earning 1,000 Ghana cedis is very difficult to earn in my country, but working for all these hours, I deserve to be paid. Another risk of working in the Middle East as a domestic worker is being physically abused. Yes, being physically abused. I remember in Jordan, I was almost killed. Like, I was almost killed. Even the agency abused me physically. Yes, my employer wanted to kill me. Let's leave that one for another. Verbal abuse is an abuse, but I can control it. When you abuse me verbally, I can like take my mind off it. But being physically and sexually abused, what do you have to say? You have nothing. You are being sponsored and you have to be silent in whatever happens to you. Being in the Middle East as a domestic with lack of privacy, you would have no privacy. You're living with a family, and you live in a house. When I was in Jordan, I used to sleep in the kids' room. When I finish showering, I dress up in the bathroom, and I can't be in the room even in the bathroom while you be wearing your clothes or showering. Someone will come and knock. Yella, hurry up and get out. Yeah, so you would have no privacy. When you want to make a call, someone will just come and ask you, who are you talking to? My friend. Especially if you told them you're not married, you'd have to lie. And if you're talking to a boyfriend or a fiancé or something, you have to lie to them that you're talking to a family member. Just imagine, I am your worker. You have no business in my personal life. Yeah, I have a personal life to live. My life doesn't depend on you because you're sponsoring my whatever. Most importantly, domestic workers are not protected under the labor law. Like, even the police, when something happens to you and you go to the police will hand you back. Some of them, because I've seen some of the girls who go to the police and they get help. But as for myself, even for my own self, I didn't get that. I went to the police station barefooted, and the police called my employer to come and pick me up, even though I deserved better. Yeah, so even the police don't care about you. I was almost killed that night, and I went to the police station, and the police didn't say anything about it. I will leave a link to that video in the description or in the comment section so that you watch for yourself. Jordan was like hell for me, I swear. Jordan was like hell for me. But when I was going to Jordan, people were like, oh, Jordan is a nice country, they are good people, they don't abuse. Oh my god, my experience is worse. Most of the domestic workers in the Middle East don't even have health insurance. I remember I got sick when I was in Lebanon. I got sick for about a week, and I was at home. Madam will come home and tell you, take this money, go to the pharmacy and get medications for yourself. What do you expect me to go get? Is the pharmacy a hospital? If I had health insurance, why wouldn't she take me to the hospital? Throughout when I was in Lebanon, I fell sick just once. And if I had health insurance, I was like almost 2 years. If I had, that was the best time for me to use my health insurance. So why would, the most deadliest risk is ending your life in the Middle East just because you're a domestic worker. Just because you're a domestic worker. I remember this girl, Faustina. Is it Faustina Tay, a Ghanaian, who died in 2019 or is it 2018? She died in Lebanon for being thrown out of the building. If you don't believe this, just go to their Facebook page. This is Lebanon. That is a non-governmental organization who has been fighting for domestic workers in Lebanon. This girl died. She died without committing any crime. Even if she did something wrong, no one had the right to kill her. You know, before she died, she sent voice to This is Lebanon and other staff to This is Lebanon that the boss abused her sexually or wanted to abuse her, and she refused. The mother was supporting their, I think she said the father and the brother, they abused her sexually. The mother and the sisters were supporting the family, like the husband, the father and the brother and the Your husband, your brother, your father abused your house help. Even myself, I called the family and they were insulting me. Like, they had nothing to say about the issue. So if you're watching me and you're thinking of traveling to the Middle East, these are the things you're going to experience over there. I have a lot of this stuff on my channel. Just scroll through and you're going to see a lot of this stuff. They are not fairy tales. They are true life stories. True life stories. So you need to know what you're putting your life into. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video if you haven't. Make sure to share this video to everyone who is thinking or who has a chance of thinking of going to the Middle East to work as a domestic worker. Just share it to every girl, everyone, because somebody somewhere might need this video.